I think we'll continue without him.
Does somebody
So
does somebody not have his number? Let the person call him. The Elijah.
no, he's going to join us. Don't worry, he's going to join us.
Okay, thank you very much.
So introduction to web development. Mm, But I have to start by saying something. And this is what they told me before I came into let me say web development. It's not a get rich quick scheme the way they say it. You have to work very hard. Like, and now the space is saturated. Before I even see something that's to even copy mail is a problem now. So you have to work and stack up your skills. Every day there are so many frameworks coming. So you are not going to use it to get rich quick. So you should have something that will drive you through the hard times. Because the hard times they are going to come. That one is sure. When you feel like even selling your laptop to see food and eat. uh, or
Holy
when
Ghost
people
fire, God forbid.
or when people like Raymond, the designers, will give you a design that you don't even know how to start it. So those days will surely come. Just be prepared and be resilient. So web development, we have like let's say three sections. We have the front end web development, the back end web development, and the full stack web development. Front end here deals with the client side aspect. That is what the user sees. I don't know. Are you hearing me?
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm. That's what the user sees. So the front end, they are charged with making all those interface, getting the designs from the designers and trying to implement that design for the users. Then the back end here deals with mainly storage and database. You understand? They are more of API guys. They write uh, codes for storing data. So full stack here has to do with front end and back end combined. That's a full stack developer, and one person can be a full stack developer, but your head has to be strong for that. So moving forward, I hope you guys have downloaded VS Code.
VS Code. I don't know what is VS Code.
Oh my god, Elijah didn't tell you guys to download VS Code.
No.
SOG, you didn't relay that message. So for the benefit of doubt, let me just walk you guys through the VS. Just go to your this is type VS Code. VS Code is an IDE, that is a text editor. We have so many text editors. We have Sublime, we have Atom, we have Nano. This is powered by Microsoft, this Visual Studio, and this is one of the most popular IDE in present day. So this is what we are going to be using. You just search for it and download it. You can start doing that from your own end. Once you download it for, you see for Windows, you see for Mac and Linux, they are all here. I'm using a Linux OS, so there's no Windows here. So in your own, and you are using Windows, you see it, you just download it. Once you download it, we'll set it up this evening and start up something. Okay? Hello?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So please just try and download it now so that you can set up and do something. While you do that,
Okay.
let's go through the objective of this course. In this course, we are going to go through many things like dealing with files. That is, files that are going to be displayed on your web page, like the web page you are going to create. We are going to look at HTML, which is the backbone of every website. There's no website that you do today without an atom of HTML. HTML is hypertext markup language. It gives structure to your web page. You understand? Then we have CSS, which is cascading style sheet. It is used to style the HTML, your elements, your tags, which we are going to look at. Then we have JavaScript for interaction to make to bring out interactive features to your web page. That is JavaScript for you. And we are going to publish your sites. I'll teach you guys how to publish your sites, either a bot domain or a free hosting site. So that's what we are going to go through throughout this course: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So that is all for the introduction. Let's try and download the text editor and do something this night.
Sorry, Donald, my phone
Also,
is low. Like, what about? I was thinking of, since the video is being recorded, I'll just follow everything up by tomorrow. So I'll just like do a practice of it. I don't know if it's okay.
you want to leave us?
No, I'm not leaving. Like I said, in terms of using my laptop, it's very low. So tomorrow I'll just continue, like, use it. I'll just follow up with the videos that's been recorded, but I'll still be on this
No.
call, listen to everything
Okay,
you're saying.
okay, okay. Please, so far, any question? If you have any question,
No,
please just. I mean, are you on this call with us? Dami Alpha. Oh, Elijah. What's up?
I'm with you. I'm with you. Sorry, my camera is off. My voice work. That's my mic. My mic is off.
is Amy in this call?
Yes, I'm on this call. I
No,
I I'm going along. I'm going along from the files to the HTML to the cascading style sheet to the JavaScript and to the transcription, the uploading of whatever we've done.
Okay, okay. Amy, are you with us? Dami, please off your mic.
Okay.
So once you have downloaded your Visual Studio Code, let me open a new file. This is how the IDE looks like. There are two extensions that we'll be using here. One, we have the server and Prettier. The live server here helps us to run our website, like the web page we are trying to create. Once we click it, it helps us run it in our local host, from our local host, local machine. Then the Prettier here formats your code. Prettier formats your code, makes it look clean. So you come to this place, this is your extension. Once you click your extension, you see a search bar here. Here you search your live. You see live server here. I already have it installed here. Once you search for live server, you just install it from your own end. Then we have Prettier. This is Prettier code formatter. Install this too. Then we are good to go.
So is it install or download? Which one are we doing?
You install it, you are not downloading, you install it from your VS Code. Yes.
Okay, okay. Where will you click to install it? Where show me the place, please.
Come to your extension. Once you just search for it here, Prettier, that is Prettier.
Okay,
Once you click on it, you see
okay,
there's disable here and there's uninstall. Where
okay,
this uninstall is, you see install there. You install
okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah. So that's that for extensions. So we don't have a folder yet. Let's create a folder for this project in our home desktop. New. We have, is it Blaze Tech, right? We have a folder now. So let's jump right into our first HTML template. Create a new file here, call it index.html. Index.html. HTML here tells us that this is the HTML. We have .css, tells us that this is a style sheet, and we have .js, tells us this is a JavaScript file. So there's a shortcut of bringing a template of our in the HTML. We have shift 1 and you press enter. This is the template of our HTML. So here we'll go through it one after the other. Line 1 here we have doc type HTML. This doc type here tells us that this document is the latest version of HTML, which is HTML5. HTML5 is the latest version of the HTML. Then the next one tells us the language we are using here, which is English. EN stands for English. This can be omitted, but it's good to put it here. Then we have the head. This head now contains the metadata of your website. Metadata here means everything Okay, let me open this. Like, let me say we have opened this website now. The metadata now is what appears here in this place. You see some sites, there are names there on this tab. That is the metadata. Everything that appears in this section is contained in your head section here. So let's put the title of this website, intro to web development. Let's see what I'm talking about. Enter. You save. This is the lifesaver here. Remember, I told you guys that the lifesaver helps us run the web page on our local host. Once you click the lifesaver here, it will automatically take you to your browser. This is our local host, and you can see index.html there. Tells us that this is the file that is going to be displayed in this browser. So far, we have not coded anything to our web page. It's still blank. This is the metadata I was talking about. Guys, please, are you guys following up? Any question for now?
Oh, we're following up. I'm following up.
Okay. So this is the metadata I was talking about. You can see here, intro to, since will not show complete unless I clear everything. Okay, you can see intro to web development. This is our metadata displayed here. Tells us what we are to see from the website. So going back to our page, so we have talked about our head, we have talked about our metadata, which we have the title. Let's move to the body. The body here contains everything about your web page. Contains everything about your web page. Everything about your web page will be inside your body tag. So let's add code something. Let's just write hello world here and
Sorry,
save.
somebody has a question.
Okay. Who is that? Okay, Ami.
I already sent a chat.
Okay, you sent it. Let's hear you now. Okay,
Thing is,
okay, okay.
I don't exactly know what's happening here. Like I'm following, but like I don't know what's happening. I'm just seeing you doing bunch of stuff, but it's like you're just talking. Don't get it.
Okay. Yeah. And actually, I was asking if you were on the call with us when we started. You were here, but you were not here. So we started by giving an intro to web development, what a web developer does, and the different types of web development, which are front end, back end, and full stack. Are you following up now? I mean,
Yeah, I am. I am. I
oh,
am.
okay. So this program now is for front end web development, and I said front end deals with the client side, what the user sees when the user enters a website or a web app. The front end developer is entitled with everything that goes on at the surface. So the back end now deals with storage, that is database, and the full stack developer here comprises of the front end and the back end put together. A full stack developer must know front end and must know back end. You follow now?
Yeah, I am.
Hmm. So from there, we moved over to the IDE, that is a text editor, which is what we use to write code. And we opted to use VS Code, that is Visual Studio Code, which will be our text editor. And I was going through the setup. Hope you are following.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So I made mention of an extension called Prettier that helps us format our code. Like, even if you do not arrange it well, once you click save, the code will be arranged for better readability so that another person will be able to read your code.
Sorry,
It
quick
won't be.
question.
Oh, okay.
What what app are you using? Because when I was learning, I was using Python. There's an app called Python. It's just for Python learning. So what app are you
Okay.
using?
When you are learning Python, the one did you use PyCharm or which one did you use?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what
You
I
use
use.
you use PyCharm for Python,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That, yes, because PyCharm is the best text editor for Python. You can use PyCharm to write Java. You can use PyCharm to write JavaScript. Same way, this VS Code now, this VS Code you are seeing now, you can use this same VS Code to write a Python file. You can use it to write JavaScript, Java, and any other one. So it's best suitable for web development because of the extensions that it has. I hope you follow up now.
Yeah.
So when you
So
start
this
using
this
it,
app now I can get it from App Store. Is it some
you
because I
can
had on my phone and on my laptop? Is it something I can have on my phone?
you can't use VS Code on your phone, but there are
Okay.
other text editors that you use on your phone. Maybe I'll search and tell you, but it's advisable. You have a laptop. It's advisable to use your laptop to run your code, because you'll be able to follow up everything based on the pixel of your laptop. Hope you are following now. So moving forward, I made a template of how an HTML document will be, which is this. We have the doc type HTML, which specifies the recent version of HTML, which is HTML5. I went through the head tag, which runs from line 4 to line 8, which contains metadata. Metadata is what you see at the tab part of every web browser. It tells you the name of that web page. Either some places you see login page, some places you see sign up page. So that's the metadata. It tells you what that very web page is about. So I went down to our body here, which runs from line 9 to 11, which contains everything that your website will carry. Are you following up now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I say let's just hard code this hello world into this. Once we run this hello world with our lifesaver, this you can see now we have something printed out here as hello world. So that is the structure. That is what HTML brings. It gives us the structure of how our web page will look like. So everything we put here now, let me just type some gibberish here. Everything we put here now will be displayed on our web page. Once you save and go back to our web page, you can see is being hard coded here, but we have not started arranging the structure of how our website will look like. That brings us to our next topic, which is semantic HTML. It contains tags that we are going to use to structure our website. We have the paragraph, we have headings, we have emphasize, they are italicized. We have so many, and they are broad. They'll tell you it's not something that they tell you it's not something that you can learn all at a time. Sometimes you can just Google and make use of that very one that you need. So today we are going to go through the paragraph, the headers, and the list items. So first of all, let's go through paragraphs. The paragraph, the P tag starts with P tag. Once you enter P, this is a paragraph. Paragraph starts a new line. You get? So let's start paragraph here and save it. This is a paragraph. If we go to the end, type another paragraph, say paragraph 2. This is a new line. It always starts a new line. Remember the first one when we just had coded it like that, there was nothing like a paragraph for us. Everything was just on the same line. Are you following up?
Sure, sure.
Mhm. So this is the work of a paragraph. It always starts a new line. Same thing with our headers. Just like the paragraph, headers runs from H1 through H2. That is H6, I mean. That is header 1, header 2, header 3, header 4, header 5, and header 6. So I'll tell you why it runs like that with some examples. This header 1, let's go with header 2, and the last one, 6. Okay, our first header, this contains the largest pixel. Let's say our first header. Save and open. You can see it's bold, and the font size is bigger than the paragraph. If we go to the second header, you'll see a different thing entirely. You can see the font size is reducing as you are going down. Same thing with this, the third one. I hope you are seeing what is happening here.
Yeah, we
So
are.
yeah, so our first header is the largest, and as you go down from 1 to 6, you can see the difference. Our first header, second header, third header, fourth header, fifth and sixth header. Headers and a paragraph always starts a new line. No matter how or where you put them, they must start a new line. That one is certain. So now it depends on, let me see, how or where you want to use it. If it's your first header you want to use, like now, a topic now, you just say, let me say, application for this. Under that application now, you now put your name. Your name now might contain a second header. Then after that second header now, you now have a paragraph. Something like that's the uses of this. And there's a time when you come to CSS, you can actually style all of them. Let me just show you an example. This is our six header, right? Let me just style it. Font size, let me say 50 pixels. Save it and open it. Now you can see our six header. Everything can be changed here, but there's a standard according to HTML5. So if you want to change it in the future, you can change it. But this is how it's supposed to follow from the first header to the sixth header. Then you have your paragraph, which starts a new line, all of them. So the next thing we are going to look is our list. Under list, we have ordered lists and unordered lists. What are ordered lists? Ordered lists are lists that comes with numbers. Like they start with numbers one, two, three, and so forth. Then unordered lists here are all bullet points. They are not ordered. They are random lists. Are you following me now?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So an example of ordered lists. The tag for list, we have ordered list, we have OL, that is ordered list. Then we have your list items. List items starts with LI. Don't worry, I'm going to send a transcript of all these tags. Just try and follow up and understand what I'm doing for now. Let's say list one, go to the second, LI, list item, list two, LI, list three. Once we save and go back to it first, let me move this. Let me move this star. You can see our list here. We have the first list, the second list, and the third list. It is ordered like accordingly. So when we come to unordered lists, the tag for unordered list is UL, unordered list. We do the same thing. LI, list items. We have list one. Okay, let's just copy this one and paste it here. Control C, Control V. You can see the difference. We have the ordered list and the unordered list. So far, any question, please?
No question.
This is basically an introduction. Maybe from Friday, we'll go into other tags, other elements that are involved. Maybe we start styling a little bit as we handle HTML. So now, this is practically a structure of a web page. It's rough, I know, because we have not added any CSS, that's styling, to it. The styling is what beautifies a web page. You can see now, when we start adding styles to this web page, you'll be surprised of the end result. So let me do a recap of what we have. We talked about the headers and the paragraphs and lists, which starts a new line. Please take notes. All of them start new lines. There are other tags that don't start new line. Example, let's say, let me list them out here. We have strong, we have em, which stands for emphasis, to emphasize something. We have I for italicize. We have a, which is an anchor tag. We'll learn about that later. We have, which other one we have? We have strong, we have emphasize, italicize, we have anchor tag, we have image, and so on and so forth. So now, if we come here, let's say inside this element, and put an emphasis here, or let me say strong, which is used to bold a text. Strong is used to bold a text. This is strong, and we say, let me say my header here, save and open it. You can see my header, but this one does not start a new line. You understand what I'm trying to say? Does not start a new line. That's why we call them inline tags. They are inline, they are in line with the main tags. The same thing when we come to emphasis, em, put a second header. Nope. Save and open it. You can see this is the emphasis. It italicize this second header, but it does not start a new line. They are always in line with their parents tags, which in this case is h2. So these are the difference between this one, semantic HTML, and we have inline HTML. Please, any question? That is the let's see. I mean, have you downloaded the Visual Studio? Has anyone downloaded it?
No, I have not though.
I wanted to walk you through the installation and the extension. Let's see from another person's IDE text editor. Dami, what about you?
Oh, I've not downloaded it.
Okay. So, Dami, are you with us?
I am. Can you hear
No, no,
me?
I'm Dami, not Amy.
Oh,
Dami,
Dami. You
yes,
said
Dami.
Dami.
Sorry, Dami.
So,
His video is on, but he's not with us. Sarimon, Alpha.
Yeah, I'm good. I know I told you I'll download it tomorrow and I'll just watch it over. So the next class I'll be with it already. I'll have the app already.
Okay. So later I'm going to send a document, a transcript of everything we have done so far through. Sir Raymond, please, will you be online on Discord?
Yes, I will be.
Okay, please, I'm going to send the file through you to them.
Okay, no problem.
Eh, So this is just the start. It's a very long journey actually. This is just the start, and I indulge you guys to go and outsource. There are things online that you can search by yourself. Like we have W3 schools. That's the best platform to learn, like they said, though, but I don't really use it. But when I started learning front end web development, I used it for some time. Then there's Free Code Camp. There are so many platforms that you use to upskill yourself. If you go there, anything you don't understand, you bring it here. We'll put heads together and work it through. Hope you guys are hearing me.
Yes, sir.
So today we went through the structure of how a web page looks like, and I made mention of the HTML. So many times you see people making jokes about HTML being a program. It's not a programming language. HTML is not a programming language. It's just a markup. That is, it gives a structure to something. That's why it's a markup. But you can't do with it. There's no single website that goes without a single HTML tag. Even when you reach React, which is a framework of JavaScript, so many React developers, they don't open index.html like I did. They run everything on their JavaScript platform. When we get there, you see what I'm talking about. So this is just a foundation. On Friday, I'll take us up again further. We'll start styling our web page on Friday. We are going to meet again Friday, 8 p.m., right?
Yes, sir.
So because you made mention of the 10 p.m., 10 a.m. or 8 a.m. not being okay. So we decided to go for 8 p.m. So on Friday, 8 p.m., we'll go through other. There are so many HTML tags that we can't cover. So any one you want to use, you just search for a keyword. You just Google it, you see it. Or you use ChatGPT, you still see it. So the few ones that are very important, we'll go through those ones. Like we have gone through the headers and paragraph, which are very important. On Friday, we are going to go through the main. We are going we are going to go through the navigation, that is the nav bar. We are going through section, we are going through article, and we are going through the footer. Those five those five tags, we are going to go through them. Then we start styling immediately that Friday. We'll do a little bit of styling that Friday. So I hope you guys understood a little. I know this one is rusty, but Friday will be better. I pray.
Thank you, sir.
So Ami, Amy, are you with us? Are you with us?
Yes, I am.
SOG, please, you can stop recording.